I always love working with Laura Bailey. I've known her forever, and she's freaking awesome. I love Travis Willingham. Travis Willingham, who, I guess you guys know who he is. He is the Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist, and he's actually relatively new comparatively to some of the other voice actors, but he was a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, which we only found out later on. But apparently he used to be on a football team at UT or something, and they all watched it in the locker room. Like, you're gay. They did love it. He's awesome to work with. Justin Cook is really fun to work with. Colleen Claytonbeard and Lucy Christian might be the two fastest dubbing actresses you've ever seen. These are the people that you just open up the episode, you turn on the computer, you hand them a script, you play it for them once, and they can pretty much do the whole damn show without stopping. So you get your money's worth from those two. They're amazing. Was it Jason Liebrick? You guys know him? He's Tapion! Yes, Tapion from the Dragon Ball series. He's blazing fast as well. So I have to admit, there's some people I like because they have great personalities. Like the guy who plays Android 16, Android 16, his name is Jeremy Inman. One of the funniest guys I've ever met, not necessarily an awesome voice actor. It takes us a little longer, but he's fun to talk to. Yes, I said that, Jeremy, because I'm high tone. That was for him in case it ends up on YouTube or something like that. Yes. What'd you say? Who haven't I worked with that I'd like to? Anyone who will cast me as Solid Snake. God, I want to play that character so darn badly. But I'd settle for anybody on Splinter Cell as well. So which anime would you have done? Anime. I'd love to have been, of course there wasn't a voice for Steve on Furikuri. I love that show. I wish I could have been on Cowboy Bebop because I love that show tremendously. And of course I would love to have been on, Ghost in the Shell and Akira, anything that's just so awesome. But I can't complain about anything I've done so far. That's just to be lucky with that. Yes. Pasta. Just kidding. I know, he's winning.
What exactly do you look for in people? Is it enthusiasm or credential, or what is it?
It's a combination between what does your voice sound like and how good are you, and a little bit, and actually with a dash of how easy are you to work with. There's some great people out there that can do this stuff really well, but they're impossible to work with. They're just too difficult in the booth. They're either really whiny or they always have some sort of thing that's on their mind that they can't get out and they screw everything up, or they're really inconsistent and don't show up for their sessions. Those are the type of people I can't cast. But when I'm casting something, I think not only I listen to the Japanese voices first, see kind of where they are. And I have to do this only because I sometimes am really bad about judging what age somebody is in animation. I'm always like, that guy looks like he's 40, and someone says, no, he's 20. So I can't, for some reason, I cannot figure out I can't always come up with that age range. So I listen to them to see kind of what voices they did. And I try and find a cast that not only sounds good for each character, but I try and make it so that the characters, where you can recognize each character if they're not being shown. If you heard a clip of every single character, you would know which one was. Because sometimes I've noticed that some people will cast and they'll cast two people in major roles and they'll sound very similar to one another. Sometimes you can't tell exactly who's talking. So even if there are two great people, sometimes I'll have to cast a different person in one of the roles just so they sound different enough for you to know who they are, what they're not.